Hi there Year 3, it's Mrs Collins here again today. Here is Tuesday's maths lesson. Please pause the video and give yourself time to write the short day and learning objective to make equal groups. Press play when you're ready to move on. To get our brains warmed up again today, we're looking at sequences. You'll see you've got the mild, spicy and hot challenge, and some of the numbers in the sequence are covered up with a star. Pause the video, see if you can work out the intervals and write in the missing numbers. Press play when you're ready to go through the answers. Okay, let's have a look at the mild challenge. I hope you spotted that this one is going up in the 5 times table. Let's count together and see what the missing numbers are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well done if you got that one right, Year 3. Give yourself a tick. Let's have a look at the spicy challenge. We're still going up in the 5 times table, but this sequence starts at the number 20. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Well done, give yourself a mark if you got that right. Now if you know your 5 times table really well, that will help you with the 50 times table. Remember that if we're counting in multiples of 50, the answers are 10 times bigger than the multiples of 5. So you should see the pattern in the 5 times table repeat itself in the 50 times table. Let's count in 50s and see the missing numbers. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. Great work, Year 3. Pause the video if you'd like to have another look at those. If not, get ready to move on. For our Skill Sharp session this morning, we're going to repeat and recap something that we learnt yesterday, how to make equal groups. Have a look at the picture on the screen. We can see there are some groups of apples. How many groups have we got all together? 1 group, 2 groups. There are 2 groups in total. How many apples are there in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 apples. There are 2 groups of 5 apples. How many do we have all together? Let's count in 5s. 5, 10. Well done. How could we write this as a division fact? Start with the biggest number and the total, 10. 10 apples divided into 2 groups equals 5. 5 apples in each group. Another example here using smiley faces. How many groups have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 groups. How many faces are there in one group? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 groups of 4 faces. How many do we have all together? Let's count up in 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. So we have 16 smiley faces altogether, and if we divide that into 4 groups, we have 4 faces in each group, and this is how we write it as a division fact. 16 divided by 4 equals 4. You can pause that there if you'd like to have another look. If you feel confident with this, get ready for an independent challenge. On the screen, you'll see your mild, spicy and hot. Pause the video there, see if you can complete the sentence and write the division fact. Press play when you're ready to mark answers. Well done. I hope you've had a go at those challenges. Let's have a look at the first picture. For mild, there are so many groups of so many sweets. Let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3. There are 3 groups. How many sweets are in each group? 1, 2. There are 3 groups of 2 sweets. How many is that altogether? 2, 4, 6. We've got 6 sweets altogether. They've been divided into 3 groups. And there are 2 sweets in each group. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Let's take a look at the spicy challenge where we've got some rabbits. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of rabbits. And there are 1, 2, 3 rabbits in each group. How many is that altogether? 3, 6, 9, 12. There are 12 rabbits that are divided into 4 groups. And there are 3 rabbits in each group. This picture tells us that 12 divided by 4 equals 3. The hot challenge had got some cubes in it. Let's have a look. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes. How many altogether? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 20 divided by 5 groups equals 4. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. Give yourself a mark if you got that right. Well done, Year 3, you're working really hard. Let's move on. Today's new learning is all about sharing and grouping. What's the difference between sharing and grouping? Let's have a look at the division fact, 10 divided by 2. If I wanted to use the sharing method to work this out, I'd have 10 counters divided by 2, so I'd draw 2 circles. And I'd share my counters between the 2 circles. Putting a circle into each one. You can do this in your book by drawing and making dots or circles. So this picture here represents 10 divided by 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, equals 5. And I've worked that out by sharing the 10 counters into 2 circles. I could have done it a different way. I could have used grouping. So I've still got my 10 counters here, but this time I'm going to group them into 2 groups. And I do that by drawing a ring around each group. And I can see that 10 divided by 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get the exact same answer as I did before, but I've used a different method. Pause the video and have a think. Which method do you prefer to do division sums? Do you prefer the sharing method, where you draw the circles and share the picture out? Or do you prefer the grouping method? Or maybe you've got a different method of your own. Okay, let's have a look at another example. Here we've got 6 divided by 3. Pause the video and in your maths book, have a go at working this calculation out using the sharing method. Once you've done that, see if you can do the exact same calculation, but this time using the grouping method. Press play when you're ready to go through your answers. Well done, Year 3. So if we were doing 6 divided by 3 using the sharing method, you would again share your counters between the two circles. And you would find that 6 divided by 3. Oh, I've just noticed a mistake. We haven't got 6 divided by 3 because we've only got 2 circles. Silly me. So, let me put that back. I've still got 6 counters, but I'm dividing it by 3. So I needed 3 circles. It's a good job I spotted that mistake. So now I'm going to divide the 6 counters into 3. And I can see that the answer is 2. 6 divided by 3 equals 2, using the sharing method. Let's have a look at grouping. So I've drawn my 6 counters, or I've got my 6 counters out, and I'm now going to divide them by 3 by grouping. That's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. I've got the same answer, just using a different method. I think we're ready to move on to some bigger numbers. Let's have a look at the picture. We've got some instructions of what to do with it. We've got some bean bags here. Let's count how many we've got. Count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've got 20 bean bags. How many groups of 10 could we make out of these bean bags? Pause the video and write your answer in your book. That's right. If I split the 20 bean bags up into groups of 10, I can see that there are 2 equal groups of 10. Have a go at this challenge. How many groups of 5 can we make? Well done. If you've partitioned this number, split the bean bags up into groups of 5, you would have found that you can have 4 bean bags out of the 20. Great work, Year 3. Let's move on. How can we divide using a number line? We've got a calculation here, 8 divided by 2, and a number line that's going up in intervals of 2. What we need to do is start from the 0 and count up to 8. Do it with me. 2, 4, 6, 8. How many jumps did we make to get to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. This tells us that 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Let's have another go. 15 divided by 5. We've got a number line going up in 5s. We'll start from 0, counting in 5s up to 15. Count along with me. 5, 10, 15. How many jumps did we make to get to 15? 1, 2, 3. 15 divided by 5 equals 3. So today, Year 3, you've learned how to divide using sharing, grouping, and a number line. This will help you with your activity you're going to do in your pack today. If you're in red, yellow, green group in your maths book, you will have got a sheet that looks like this with your level of challenge for you to work through. Choose the challenge that you feel comfortable with. If it feels a little bit hard, maybe step back to the challenge before it, and if you finish it, you can move up your challenge. On the back of your sheet are some reasoning problems for you to work through. Don't forget to hand your work in on Friday for your teachers to mark. If you're in blue group, you've got an activity working on numbers and using pictures to represent numbers. We hope you really enjoy your maths today, and if you need any help, please email your teacher at your year group email address. See you tomorrow for more maths. Bye for now.